If you ask anyone in America what is special about your 21st birthday, you are almost guaranteed to get an immediate response: alcohol. Most young people await their 21st birthday with excitement because it means they will finally be allowed to drink legally, mostly opening their life to the adult world. Although many young adults are eager to turn 21, the wait for the legal limit is actually working to protect them. Despite recent calls to lower the legal drinking age, the dangers of underage drinking are effectively reduced by a legal minimum of 21, so this age limit needs to remain at 21. First, let's dive into the issue of underage drinking. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, drinking by those under the age of 21 is a public health problem. Every year in the U.S., there are more than 3,500 deaths amongst people below the age of 21 that can be attributed to excessive drinking. Alcohol is especially a problem on college campuses. College students, some of which are below the age of 21, often drink excessively, known as binge drinking. As defined by Dr. Drew Saylor of the University of Virginia, binge drinking is consuming 5 standard drinks in a row for men and 4 standard beverages in a row for women. Undeterred by these facts that support the limit of 21, many presidents of universities across the country have formed the Amethyst Initiative, which calls for a conversation about lowering the federal minimum drinking age. Because the Amethyst Initiative's efforts stand in defiance of overwhelming evidence to maintain the 21-year limit, lowering the minimum age will not solve the pitfalls of underage drinking. Now that we understand the problem of underage drinking, let's explore why the age of 21 needs to remain. Given the alternative of lowering the federal minimum age of 21, the solution to fighting alcohol dangers is evident. We need to keep the minimum drinking age at 21 years. This age offers numerous benefits for young adults. Data from the CDC demonstrates that a legal minimum of 21 is associated with 16% fewer car crashes and up to 59% less alcohol consumption amongst adults aged 18 through 20. Another benefit of a 21-year minimum is that people will face less alcohol addiction later in their life. In their journal publication, Dr. Andrew Plunk of Eastern Virginia Medical School and other experts found that a legal minimum of under 21 led to problematic drinking behaviors that persist later into adulthood, more frequent binge episodes, and less frequent non-heavy drinking. With these several advantages to a 21-year minimum, it is clear that the United States should not consider lowering its legal minimum. To understand why the United States should not institute a younger minimum, we can look back into history to visualize a time in the U.S. when many states were experimenting with a lower age. After the federal voting age was lowered to 18 years in 1971, many states decided to lower their legal age for alcohol consumption. Dr. Tracy Toomey of the University of Minnesota wrote in her journal publication that 29 states lowered their minimum legal drinking age to either 18, 19, or 20 years old. Due to a sharp rise in drunk driving accidents after the drinking age was lowered, the federal government passed the National Minimum Drinking Age Act in 1984, which officially established 21 as the age to drink alcohol across the nation. Since the passage of this federal law, the dangers of alcohol have significantly decreased. According to many studies cited by Drs. Henry Wechsler and Tobin Nelson, the U.S. has seen fewer car crashes and lower rates of alcohol consumption, both of which were associated with a 21-year legal minimum. Most importantly, the best available evidence suggests that the minimum age of 21 has saved more than 800 lives annually amongst adults aged 18 through 20 in the United States. Clearly, the United States will be a much more dangerous place if the federal minimum drinking age was lowered to 18. Dropping the legal minimum for alcohol consumption was a failed experiment, so we would be unwise as a nation to repeat this failure. The United States became safer after the 21-year minimum was established across the country, so we do not need to jeopardize the safety of our young adults by lowering the drinking age again. In summary, drinking by those under the age of 21 poses many threats to public health. Although there have been calls to lower the drinking age, the statistics and numbers all prove that young people are safer with a legal limit of 21. If the United States were to lower the drinking age, like several states did in the 1970s, our young adults would experience a rise in car crashes and alcohol consumption. To prevent the danger of underage drinking, we need to take action, and action starts with ending the sale of alcohol to people under the age of 21. In the past, governments have tried to increase enforcements on the underage purchase of alcohol. However, a study from Dr. Robert Flewelling and other experts found that local enforcement of underage purchase is not enough. State governments need to assist local governments in stopping underage purchase of alcohol. To ensure the safety of our under 21 population, you can go to your state representative's website, look up their contact information, and write them an email. Let them know that you would like to see state officials assist local police in the fight to protect our young people from the dangers of alcohol. Also, you can help out our young adults beginning in the homes. To the parents in the audience, educate your children about alcohol and its side effects. Especially as they approach adulthood, inform kids of the pitfalls that are possible with the consumption of alcohol. By making the 21st birthday the legal minimum drinking age, we are protecting our young people from the dangers of alcohol. As young Americans restfully anticipate their 21st birthday, it is important to recognize the truth. The wait for the 21-year limit is keeping them safe, healthy, and alive. Thank you.